Welcome to another Roundup video from the Goldmark Gallery. We have a number of wonderful things for you to see this week at the gallery, including a beautiful aquatint etching from Graham Sutherland's Le Bestiaire suite and a gloriously colourful cockerel from Michael Rothenstein. We've also got a number of important exhibition announcements to make this week. This weekend we've got opening at the Dean and Clough Gallery in Halifax a wonderful retrospective of paintings, collages, prints by gallery artist Christopher P. Wood. Chris Wood's work is really magical, mysterious, looks at a sort of surreal version of an alternative world to ours. So it's well worth a check out if you're in the area. We've also recently sent our filmmaker and photographer to Bornholm to see Mette Hjortshøj ahead of her exhibition in November later this year. Some of the work that she's produced looks absolutely fantastic, so we can't wait for the new pots to arrive. Get in touch if you'd like to see them when they get here, or for more information on when the show opens. At the end of the month, on October the 29th, we've also got the opening of our exciting new Eduardo Paolozzi show, featuring these fantastic pop art images from his Bunk suite. There's quite an interesting story behind the Bunk collages. In the late 1940s, Paolozzi was stationed in Paris, where there were lots of ex-GIs and servicemen. Paolozzi got quite interested in the art of advertisements and graphic design. So he'd quite often go up to these American soldiers and ask them if he could have a copy of their pin-up postcards, pulp fiction novels, little bits of advertising from American magazines, and started to collate them to make these collages. In 1952, he then gave a lecture to the independent group of artists, of which he was a founder. And for the whole lecture, he showed these different collages under a projector light. And the people were mesmerised. This was the birth of pop art. It was the first time that advertisements had been treated as if they were cultural and artistically valuable things. He then forgot about the images fairly quickly, and it wasn't until the 1970s, when he was putting together work for a Tate retrospective, that he rediscovered the suite of collages that he'd made. 47 of the original collages were chosen to be made into facsimile prints. The process was quite lengthy, complex, and made for an interesting comment on the actual creative act of collaging itself. These individual pieces would be replicated by screen printing or lithography. They'd be printed and then hand-torn or creased or crumpled to sort of replicate and mimic the effect of the original collaged bits of refuse before being stuck together to make these facsimile prints. Our set of images comes from edition number 1 of 50 specials. It's the only fully signed set that Paolozzi signed and numbered. It's a fantastically rare and important suite in terms of its role in British art and developing pop art, right from the early 1950s. It's a fantastic set of images. Do come by the gallery from October the 29th to have a look at them in person, or you can see the first 12 which are now online on the website. We've also excitedly been putting together our autumn catalogue, which should be out in the next couple of weeks. It's been a real labour of love. We've got a whole host of fantastic articles, features. There's some lovely pieces of work in there. So we really hope that you enjoy it when it arrives. It should be going out paper copies in the next couple of weeks, and it should also be available on the website. That's everything from us this weekend at the Goldmark Gallery. Be sure to save those dates in your diary if you'd like to come see one of our exhibitions, and keep following us on social media to keep updated with everything that's going on at the gallery.